Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, you guys, well, I'm excited to do the webinar tonight. As you can see, I am not very technically with it, but hey, we're going to figure this out. You know, I was listening to this morning's call today, and Alex wrote on there that I would mention 3,000 reasons to become a crystal executive right now. And I thought, okay, I hope I didn't put 3,000 in this, but I will tell you that there's about $3,000 to be made, which I think is even more exciting. You guys, I have here on here 90-day challenge, and I have written here destination, right? Executive status. And I think it's so cool because, you know, as soon as you hit executive, this is something you get. See this is a picture of in your back office where it says recognition rank executive, and this is from my back office. And I thought, okay, that is so neat. This is what I want to see in everybody's back office by July 31st. You know, like I mentioned this morning, I got back from an executive retreat where we were going to this retreat down in St. George to, you know, reignite this fire to become executive and why it was so important. And I thought that would be the perfect subject for today. So, why do I need to become an executive, right? You know, because what's so cool about being a part of Isogenics is that with only 2 people, you guys, you could build an incredible team. You could make up to $702,000 a year. But when you become an executive, you get even more cool stuff, right? And so, you know, the purpose of becoming an executive is obviously to grow a core team of leaders, which you'll do anyways, but when you shoot for that executive, they come. It's your little group, you know, that you want to work with comes really quickly. To receive a matching bonus to $70,200 per personal sponsor per year paid weekly. Now, that is a very cerebral answer, okay? What this means to you is that you get a 10% matching bonus on all of your leaders, okay, when you become an executive, which I think is a huge bonus. And you also get to participate in these massive bonus pools up to $100,000 per month. I just got back, like I said, from St. George, and I was there, and I was with a woman named Tammy Hess. And she was talking about how she had gotten around $34,000 in 1 month in those bonus pools because she became an executive. Now, she's been in Isogenics, you guys, for 6 years, and she realized, hey, there is money sitting on the table that I'm not picking up. So what I want you to understand about all this, okay, is that when you join hands with people, when you make partners, and you teach them how to get 2 more people, okay, you create consultants, then that, you guys, you get to climb the financial ladder here in Isogenics and be making some big dollars, some nice cash. And that's why I have those 2 pictures there. You create consultants and you make more money. And that's just the way it goes. And so it's so exciting. What am I looking to do? Just like I said, create consultants. Now, if you're new and you're new on this webinar, then this is what a consultant looks like in Isogenics. There's, you know, you or somebody that you've enrolled, right, a personal enrolled, who has 100 points in volume, who has 2 people who are doing the same. You guys, right now, I just don't understand why there's any reason we shouldn't be teaching people to be consultant the minute we sign them up. And I know you guys might go, wow, she's being a little aggressive, right? You know, there comes the red personality. But it's so true. You never want to exclude business when you're talking about the products. You never want to exclude products when you're talking about business because they're the same, you guys. They're the same. The product is the business and the business is the product. So when I say create consultants, again, I know this is kind of redundant, but here's what happens. When you create consultant, there's your little guy who's like so excited because he's getting all this cash and put in his pocket. And so it's so neat because when somebody says, hey, how do I make money right now? I go, go find 2 people right now. Just go do it right now. Let's do it together, right? A good leader says the words like let's and we. So let's do it together, you know, and get on the phone with their people and help them do that. And that's really what this webinar is about. I'm not going to teach you anything too new. If you know about the bonuses or anything like that, I'm going to go over that. But you're going to find it maybe in a new light. I hope that you guys can see it in maybe a different perspective. Now, I want you to take a look at the money, all right? When you become a consultant, okay, the company's going to send you what? $50, okay? And that's just for having your 2 people. Right away, you get $50. So that's one of the reasons why I say never exclude product from business or business from product, because immediately I'm telling my people, hey, get your 2 people. Let's do it in 24 hours, okay? Now, Star Consultant, that's where you have 5 people who have their 2. That's $500. Okay? Now, if $500 doesn't seem like a lot to you, then maybe hand it over to me, because I could think of tons of things to do with an extra $500. Same with Crystal Executive. You guys, we're paying you to learn. We're paying you to advance, okay? And this Crystal Executive, you guys, is where you have 10 people, 10 consultants, 5 done one side and 5 done the other side, all right? And the company will send you $1,500 if you've done it in 6 months or less. Now, the reason why I'm so excited is because right now, you guys, Crystal Executive is open to everybody. If you've never reached it before, the Crystal Executive Challenge is on, and it's available to you, and that cash is waiting for you. And I like this because this is $2,050 in instant bonuses. Now, some people go, okay, $2,050, right? You know, I hope that's speaking to you, because $2,050, that's a lot of money, you guys. You know, if you were like me when you first got started, you could, you know, pay off some debts with that maybe, or put it on a credit card, or pay for something, you know, that you need right now. You know, that cash is waiting there, and you're just going to be doing what you've always done when you decided to get started in Isogenics, which is help people, which is to assist them in, you know, taking control of their life. But here's what else you get, okay? And I'm pulling stuff straight off the website so you guys can see how simple this is. Matching team bonus, right, like we talked about. A special Crystal Executive Award, which I have highlighted here, I think, which I think is fun, because I think recognition speaks to your team. You know, it speaks to you and it speaks to your team. When you're recognized for something that you've done, wow, you're going to have a winner, man. You're going to have somebody who just stays with you forever. And I love that. I love that this year's convention is called Igniting Your Future. I think that's just incredible. And this is the real kicker, you guys. You get an exclusive invitation to the Founders Gala for you and a guest. So 2 invitations, okay? One for you and one for your guest. And you get to go. And I kind of talked about this before, being really important for me when I first got started in Isogenics. And I had a couple of people say to me, hey, you really, you know, you need to come to the big corporate events. And I thought, do I really? You know, because I wasn't sure. I'm like, what am I going to learn there? You know, that I couldn't learn online or things like that. And I'll tell you what you're going to learn or that you're not going to learn online. You're going to be standing directly in front of, you know, people who have already made it in Isogenics, who are making 50 to 80 to, if you're Jimmy Smith, $200,000 per month. Would that be a cool place for you to sit back and kind of chat with some of those people and ask them what they did? You know, really get there. I mean, they're not going to say anything different. They're going to congratulate you for becoming a Crystal Executive, and then they're going to sit there and they're going to share with you where to go next, what to do, you know, as if it's not already on the how to get going, but you get to hear it straight from their mouths. And I love that. I think the recognition is important. I put some pictures up here, you know, of Jim and Kathy and some people that have received their Crystal Executive Awards at this last challenge. You know, here's this cowboy over here in a cowboy hat getting hugs from both Kevin Adams and David Woods, and it's just fun, you guys. You know, it's something to really be proud of, because it means that it shows Jim and Kathy and the corporate officials that you're building your team. You are an up-and-coming star, and there's no better way to do it than that. You know, here's a great couple that actually I can't remember their names, but they're out of Las Vegas, and they're just incredible. And just last year, you guys, they just got their Crystal Challenge. They actually ended up winning the ISA Derby for 2010. And all they did, they said, we're going to hit executive. We're going to enroll so many people each week. And that's how they went for it. And I just like those pictures because I think they're really encouraging. And that's what we want to see you do. We want to see you have fun, okay? At everything, honestly, this is about fun. And I know, you know, some of you guys are like, is she serious? Yeah, I'm so serious. This is fun. This business is fun, you guys. You get to talk to people on the phone and encourage them to take control of their health, of their wealth, and really help coach and guide them. And here's something I want to talk about. How do I get started? Now, this is neat. This is something that I think that's really cool that Isogenics is doing. Not only are they asking you, they're saying, hey, yeah, right, visit your back office, join the run to Crystal Executive, and enjoy extra support, which I think is so cool. So when you go in your back office, all right, it looks like this. I pulled it up. Okay, my team contest, one more. Here we go. This is what it looks like. I pulled this right out of my back office. It says Crystal Challenge 2011. Click this button if you're ready to commit to becoming a Crystal Executive. Go for it. And you click that button and it pulls up a little thing that says, thank you for entering the Crystal Executive Challenge. And then what they're saying is that the Isogenics team is there to support you. They're going to contact you, right, through emails and whatnot to make sure that you're staying on track. How cool is that? That you're going to have corporate advisors helping you on what you need to do to get your crystal executive to keep you on track to make sure that you do it. You know, they talk about adding a little bling to your step, which they're talking about these bonuses I'm going to speak on in just a second. But just go back there, go in your back office under My Team, click the Go For It button, and let's get going together. What does executive look like? Now, again, if you don't know what it means to be an executive in Isogenics, I kind of was sharing briefly, this is what it looks like, okay? Now, what it looks like is here's you, all right? And you just got started in Isogenics, and you've got 5 slots to fill down one side and 5 slots to fill down the other side, all right? And that's it. I mean, you're just going to find 10 people who want to become a consultant. And we're going to go through some steps that I use to do that, okay? So you have 5 consultants on your left team and 5 consultants on your right team. So not only this is going to be your personally enrolled, you're going to have personally sponsored each of these people in these spots where it says name and phone number, and then each little bubble underneath that, you're going to help them get there too, okay? Now, when does this need to be completed? I have right here in bright, big red letters, July 31st, 2011. That's where this 90-day contest is coming from, okay? We've got a small push, all right, of time to really make it happen to July 31st. And I know you're all going to do it after we do this because it's going to be really simple. And so July 31st, you guys, make sure you go and you print that out, use those charts, and write down your completion date so you know where you're going. Now, I said up to 3,000, right? And so I wanted to share with you what I mean by that. Because at first you thought $2,050, but on this morning's call I said you should get up to $3,000. Now, right now, I've been talking to a lot of the big leaders in Isogenics, Hillary Courtney, and, you know, just lots of great people. And one of the things that they were talking about is they were talking about which packages to talk about when you are really trying to go for the big bucks, okay? And this new President's Pack is my favorite. I mean, it's just brand new revised. It comes with sample packs, comes with the ageless essentials, which are just incredible. The bars, the slim cakes, the everything. You get the free annual membership. They're also going to send it with some marketing tools now so people know they're starting a business. Do you see how this would set somebody up for business success? Plus, you get a $50 event coupon to use at the event. So right away, you're bringing somebody in, okay? You're bringing them in with this package is $559, and it's 300 business volume. Now, we know in order to cycle, we need 300 on one side and 600 on the other side. So immediately, you guys, if you put 3 people in, right, 2 down one side, 1 on the other, what are you doing? You're cycling. And I think that is like the blood of this company, right? You need to be cycling in order to get this money that you're looking for to really be going with your business. So 559 and 300 BV. Now, the reason why I am leading with this package right now is not only do I get the $80 introductory product introductory bonus on this, but you guys, if you were to pace your whole run to Crystal Executive around this package with everything that's going on, okay, you would be at around $3,390 total. That includes the PIB, the cycles, and, all those people that came in, the team bonuses, everything. It's just incredible, the bonuses, okay? So, because that includes your 50, your 500, and your 1,500. Now, that package right now, you guys, is totally where it's at. I mean, that's it. It's the best. The 30-day program would be the second best in my opinion. And that one, of course, is a little bit less expensive. It's $268. But look at the BV on it, $184. Now, that's pretty good, right? Doesn't quite get you to a cycle. You're going to have to do a little bit more than that. But the 25 PIB is great too. So this one puts you somewhere around, in total with bonuses and everything, 2,570 total. Now, you guys are going to put a lot of effort into this, right? I mean, you're going to be calling some people and you're really going to be going. What do you think you're worth? And I want you to think about that. What do you think you're worth? I mean, lead with these packages and go, yeah, let's get this going, And so I really like that. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, so here we go. Oops, I went too far. Okay, so if you're new, again, all right, if you're new to us and you're excited about becoming a Crystal Executive, start by filling out the memory jogger, and you guys can find all this on how to get going, okay? Fill it up with names, okay? Put down, influential people, people of influence, people who have energy, things like that, okay? And start calling those people on your list using the 3-step system, which is also found on howtogetgoing.com. You can watch a little video. And then complete the process by reviewing this information again so that you can get them going. Now, here's where we go into where do I get started, okay? Now, you're going to look in your Isagenix back office under View Personally Enrolled All. If you've been in Isagenix for a while and you still haven't hit executive yet, you might have enrolled a couple people. And, if it, just like I said, if you're not showing them how to get that $100 rebate, they're not going to know where to go. So we're going to talk about the rebate in a second. But first, you've got to find these people, right? You're going to look at your personal sponsor because maybe you guys already have a couple consultants and you just need a couple more. Okay, you're going to print out or write down your personals and whether they're on your left or your right team, so you're getting organized here, okay? And you're also going to note if they're a consultant already or if they need one or two more associates to become so. So here's where the practicality comes in, all right? We know what our goal is, what we're headed for, but here's where the practicality comes in of where do I get started if I've been in Isagenix and I haven't hit Crystal yet. So I pulled up some sheets here. Here's some ways to pull up that information really quick, you guys. Go into reports in your back office and look where it says download personally enrolled, non-renewed and non-renewed. That's one way to find them. Another one is my downline, view your placement tree, okay, or view new member report in the past 30 days. Find new people that are coming in that you personally enrolled, all right? And here we go. Here's another one. Just go straight to your personally enrolled. View personally enrolled summary all. There you go. Those are your nuggets right in there, okay? You're going to look and maybe you have 3 people you've enrolled already. Maybe you have got a couple people going. Let's write their names down. We don't need to start from scratch if we're not brand new. Now, the funny thing is if we're brand new, well, there's nothing stopping you. Just get going. But here you go. Establish who you need and who is willing, right? Who you personally enrolled. Now, I have some examples here. These are not by any means anyone's at all, but these are just some examples, okay? Let's just assume this is how you'd organize it. You'd have here a sheet, okay? You'd have written down consultants. The other one, you'd write down, these are my consultants, Haley, Ryan, and Joe. I've got 3 consultants, so, I've got a ways to go. Then I wrote down excited associates. These are people who have enrolled at least one person, all right? And I've got them down there, Barb, Mindy, Lori, whoever. They've enrolled at least one person, okay? Other associates, okay, these are people who need their 2. Okay, I wrote down there, they need 2 people, right? But I personally enrolled them. I'm so excited. I'm going to be contacting them and getting them excited about them getting their 2, all right? Because if you did this every 90 days in your business, can you imagine, So write out your list, okay, and put them where you will see them every day. Okay, put them because your whole goal is to move these excited and these other associates into what? The consultant page. So I don't care if you have a whiteboard in your office or just a regular cork board or something, but put these names in front of you so that when you sit down for your hour a day or whatever you've allotted to do your Isagenix business, you'll know exactly what needs to be done. Focus on what needs to be done, and this is it, baby. Right here, okay? Focus on those people you've personally enrolled, just for a second, so we can get that Crystal Executive going on those bonuses. All right, let me, here we go. Okay, so I found my people, and now what, all right? So, oops, I need to go back one. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Here's the $100 rebate challenge, okay? Baby, that's what I wrote. Put out the $100 rebate challenge, baby. And the reason why I like that is because people get excited about rebates. As human beings, we get excited about, right, the deal we get at Costco or, whatever it is. We get excited about that extra cash. So you're going to call your team or your new people, and you're going to get them excited and say, hey, right now we're going to do this. But this is what I'm showing you right now, okay? We're going to create consultants. We're going to go to work. So right now I'm going to talk just about the $100 rebate. So you get $50 for becoming consultant, right? And you get $25 for each 30-day program that you purchase. Now, of course, it'd be $80 for each of those, right, if they were President's Packs. So you want to think big here. But at the least of it, here's the 30-day program. So there's your $100 rebate right there, you guys, okay? And I love that, just show them right there. Let's get you $100 right now. So here's what to say. Here's some things to say. And you might want to go back over this recorded webinar, for a second and go, okay, write some of this down and have a little script in front of you and maybe reword it so it sounds better to you or whatnot. But here's some of the things that I use, okay? Hi, Bob. Okay, I'm so excited to be working with you. Could you get excited about making some extra cash with Isagenix? Well, yeah, I guess so. Okay, great. We're giving away a $100 rebate for 2 new referrals this month. Is there anyone you can think of right now that would be interested in having more energy or extra cash? Okay? And here's the next step. Real simple. Watch this. Take down the names that they give you and call them and do the 3-step system, right? Send them to the video. Get them going, whatnot. But you're going to help out Bob. Bob is so excited about becoming a consultant. He had no idea you were going to take down names for him and really get him going. Did he? So that is what we do in this business. That's what we should be doing in this business all the time. But right now, you guys, this Crystal Executive, just focus on that for a second. Here's another thing. I'm just giving you guys a few scripts, okay, to look at. And I like this one because I like to get to know the people I'm working with. So here's something else I do. Hi, Laura. I was looking through my Isogenics family online. Okay, this is somebody, let's say you found somebody in your back office who, right, they just have one person and they haven't referred anyone yet, but you personally enroll them, right? And it's been a while since you talked to them. Hi, Laura. I was looking through my Isogenics family online and I came across your name. Can I ask you, tell me a little bit about yourself, right? Find out what makes them tick. If you haven't talked to them in a while or things like that, what's going on with you? How have you been? Really go in and listen and connect with them. Okay. Well, I wanted to introduce myself to you and let you know that right now we are giving away a $100 rebate to anyone who can come up with 2 referrals that you think might want to enjoy health or wealth that actually, sign up with you. Could you get excited about making some extra cash with us this month? Great. Again, take down their names and call them and do the 3-step system. You guys might find this kind of redundant, but it's just about the way that you're going to connect with those people. Now, this is kind of funny. I wrote down because if you have personally enrolled them, you have obviously talked to them at one point, but I don't know where you're at in your business. So you might have to call and reconnect with Laura, right? So that's what that might be. Here's another thing, what to say to a teammate, right? You just got this person going, hey, I've got a high partner. But what I'm saying is, hi, James, how you doing today, buddy? Oh, good, great. Hey, I was just looking through our team and noticed that you're so close to becoming a consultant, right? This is the person that might have just one person already in there. You're so close to becoming a consultant. How can I help you get excited about making that extra $100 this week? And listen, what do they say? Oh, I don't know. Well, I've been busy with this and, I've kind of had some stuff come up or whatnot. Oh, gosh, you're right. But did you know that you could make that $100? Is that not enticing to you? And wait for a response. Okay, well, I'd love to assist you with calling your people. You don't have to do this alone, right? Who do you know who's influential or knows some people or has some energy? Again, take down their names and call them and do the 3-step system, right? Send them to a video. I know I'm not sharing with you what the 3-step system is. So if you're new, you need to go to how to get going and find out what the 3-step system is. But take down their names and call them and do it. Be proactive with your approach. Don't wait for people, to just assume that they need to get 2 people, right? Be proactive. Hey, I'm doing a challenge right now. Let's get this going. Do you know anybody? I'd love to help you out. Let's get your Isogenics card to you. We've got to really get on it. And dig in, roll up your sleeves and prepare to get to work. And I just think that's probably the best thing. It's not. Alex?
Yeah, don't
is there
worry.
anything that you could maybe click to?
Yes, I'll be moving it to the next one.
Okay, thank you. So, I think it's just a matter of being organized and strategic, just building to executive. It's really not much. Oh, okay. Yeah. I have some things here, use your charts. You can find them in tools under business materials in your back office and rank advancement charts. They're called rank advancement charts. So they'll start out with consultant, star, and then this executive. But really, I would pull this executive thing out and just put a bunch of names in there. Another one, if you'll click one more, I did it. Okay. Use a pencil. Make sure you have the ability to start with a new person, and if someone decides not to participate, move on. I mean, it's that simple. If you call somebody and, you say, hey, I know it's been a while or whatever, and, but I wanted to tell you about this $100 rebate you can get right now for referring to. And if they go, I'm really not interested, go, great. If you, find that ever comes up in your mind again, give me a call. I've got a lot of people to talk to. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye. I let them stay their product user. That's fine, but we're looking for people who want to move. This is how you're going to take your business to the next level. And the reason why I say use a pencil is because if you're continually pulling this out and writing it out with pen, it might be better if you just pull out a pencil so that you can keep track. And if you have to erase, you have to erase. If you You just never know what's going to happen, okay? So, maybe pull out a consultant chart for each person you're working with and print that out, or, some things like that. So, repeat the process. Now, that's the whole point of this business, isn't it? Just repeat the process. Make sure to never give up. I mean, this Crystal Executive, let's say you don't make it in the 30-day challenge, which I know that's none of you on this call, but, if you don't make it, in the 90-day challenge, just keep going for it. I mean, it's something that is just going to improve your business overall 10 times. Be relentless with the follow-up, you guys. And I don't mean be relentless like be the most annoying network on the planet. I mean, be relentless like do it. Get it done. Write it down. I work really well with lists. If I have a list of call, Jenny, Becky, Ben, Adam, blah, blah, blah. If I have a list of that, I know that if I got to check it off, I'm going to do it. And that's the way I'm going to be following up with my team and my group. Here's another one. The fortune is in the follow-up. Jimmy Smith always says the fortune is in the follow-up. Kathy Cooper always says the fortune is in the follow-up. Georgia Louise always says the fortune is in the follow-up. I am telling you, the fortune is in the follow-up. If you call people and you get them excited and you never call them back, would that work in the regular business world? No, you'd be out of business. So here, you guys, be in business. Be proactive. Be involved in what you're doing. If you say you're going for Crystal Executive, stay focused. Focus on that. Put your attention on it. Executive. Write it down. Maybe even write. I know I've done some things about Grateful Journal. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm a Crystal Executive by July 31st. Now, that is a powerful intent that will happen if you're focused on it. Stay focused on it. Just think of it like a game. We're going to fill in this spot today. Let's get her done. And you're going to call people and you're going to follow up. And that's the most important part of this. Other rewards, besides the fact that you'll build an incredible team in 90 days or less, that's huge. And I wrote that, wait a minute, that is the real reward. You guys, you're building a team of people. And if you're teaching them how to go for their Crystal Executive Challenge, well, what are you doing? There's the secret to duplication, right? People always wonder, how do you duplicate, or what's your system, or what's that? You guys, it's all the same stuff wrapped in a different bow. Okay, and some things resonate with you, some things don't. But either way, here, the basics are what just happened in this webinar. The basics are teach people to become consultants. The product is the business is the product. The real reward of becoming Crystal and going Crystal, you guys, is that, not only do you get all that great stuff, the actual award, the recognition on stage, which I think is huge. You get, to go to the gala, which is so important. But you're being recognized for having a team of people who are working together. It's the whole purpose behind you wanting the extra income with Isogenics. Now that you know this, you guys, just stop wanting it. Go out and get it. Let it be something tangible to you. If you see it on a piece of paper, you will see it in your back office. You'll see it in reality. You will be doing the phone calls. You'll have people excited. And that's the whole purpose of I'm going Crystal Executive. I'm an executive. I wasn't Crystal. So I won't get the reward. But hey, right, go for it anyways. And I'm really excited about doing this. I'm excited about being a part of it because I was never recognized for my executive status. It was so sad, you guys. I was so bummed. I hit 2-star golden circle so fast, executive 2-star golden circle so fast that they missed me. And I didn't get to walk across the stage. And you know what they said? Sorry. And I got a call from corporate saying, oh, how sorry they were that they didn't recognize me, But hey, hopefully that won't be you. Go back in your back office and make sure that you click that go for it button so somebody in corporate knows what you're going for. Really put that intent out there and get excited about it. I'm laughing because, it was kind of sad, but you know what? It really doesn't matter. You just keep going. My reward for doing that, you guys, was the team that I have right now. The incredible leaders that I'm working with. The challenge of getting them to consultant is fun, because when they do it, it's just you feel this leadership, this connection, and this great reward of being a team builder, being a builder. What does it mean to be a builder, you guys? When you're building something, you've got to start with the foundation, and your foundation is this Crystal executive. I mean, it's the best foundation in the world, right? Working with 10 people who have their two, who are committed. Are you going to have to go through some people? Yeah, obviously, especially if you're brand new. But that's the whole beautiful thing about it. From all of this, you guys, the benefits are so much better than you would ever expect of building this great organization. And so, I love these cheerful pictures of Jim and Kathy. Look how excited Kathy looks in this middle picture right here. She loves it. Okay, go back there and click that go for it button and get going, you guys. And I just wanted to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to once again be able to teach and share with you some of the leadership things I'm doing in my own group. And I'm just always excited about what this company is doing for people. I'm always enrolling people, brand new people, and sharing with them, hey, let's get to consultant. And, it's just so fun, and I love it. And so I don't know if you guys have any questions that you guys might want to type in or anything like that. I don't even know how to see that. Alex, is there anything you would like to say?
Yeah, well, Adrianne, thank you so much. This has been a very, very exciting webinar, and actually it just reminded me of how simple to do this business is. And the key is creating consultants, and 10 consultants, 5 on your left, 5 on your right, is what gets us to executive, and that's where we start seeing the real big payoffs. So thanks again for that. And for those of you who have questions, you can just go ahead and type them in the questions box of your GoToWebinar control panel that should be on your top right of your screen. And actually what I can see here is a lot of people typing thank you, Adrianne, and great job, Adrianne, and fantastic tips and so on. So I really think that you did a fantastic job. You are growing your business extremely fast. You're very enthusiastic, and you have everything that's necessary to be a huge top earner in this company.